Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Where we last left off was we basically visited Lara Croft's childhood memories of when her father got killed. I mean, it's a thing that I think she talks about a lot in terms of like how her father like left behind whatever and like that moment of that day. I think she talked about it once or twice before. I can't remember exactly. Might have been 2013's Tomb Raider or Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I remember she's talked about it and how she felt, but we really never went through it like I guess in a gameplay wise before, so it's kind of like our first seeing that and also seeing Lara Croft as a child at least. Might have been the first time I've seen her as a kid, so that's kind of like a surprise to me. But before we continue, I want to kind of relay back one or two episodes ago, where I talked about like Uncharted and stuff. I think I wanna say that like I started thinking about it more thoroughly after a few days of break from the last episode. And I was like, oh yeah. Then I'm thinking this way, and I realized this game has scratched the itch of tomb raiding and temple running and stuff like that. I think that Uncharted did that, but I think Uncharted had it different from what I was thinking of. I was like, I'm thinking about Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy, not 1 and 2 and 3. Even though 1, 2, and 3 are fantastic, I feel like they're a different type of Uncharted, I feel like, in a weird way. And then 4 and Lost Legacy is like sort of like the big, like, grand scale cinematic-y experience, while the first 3 were not kind of like that. And I think 4 and Lost Legacy kind of did scratch that kind of sort of itch of like tomb raiding and relic hunting and being like Indiana Jones and stuff like that. Like it did that, but the problem for me was that it was too open-ended. Like for Lost Legacy specifically, it was like open world as like its main hub, and then you're not in a linear experience and in a more luscious and tight big jungle kind of like situation. Though you might have like a few foresty, mountainy areas, but it's too spacious in a lot of the case for what those two games did. Well, this doesn't try to make it too spacious at the moment. Maybe it might end up being spacious. I haven't gone far yet. But I think that this game definitely tightens that whole jungle experience, which jungles are meant to be tight, not to be very open to the point where you can climb around like a monkey, I guess. But then again, you do climb around here, but I mean, like, it's not heavily mountainous every time. But I think that when we get further in, it'll become more like that, because we are supposed to scale a mountain to get the treasure that's part of the whole like Mayan thing. So I do think we'll see that, but we'll see how this game does it, because I think this game came out around the time of the Lost Legacy coming out. So these two definitely had like these sort of varying pieces that sets them apart, which I do think is the case. Anyways, let's get back to Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, and enough talking. We just woke up, so yeah.
Leap.
I had that dream again.
About your parents?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We'll loot and stuff along the way. Oh, it's leather again. Yeah, so we equipped the armor with the Jaguar stuff, I think, so yeah, because we can get the extra benefits, quote unquote, for that. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's what it is. Yeah, so we did kind of fight a Jaguar here earlier in the 2 episodes ago, or last episode, I can't remember which one. I think it was last episode. We fought a Jaguar, and so we didn't really get to actually explore the area when we came into the side of the area. Grabbing much leathers for other upgrades in case. I don't know exactly what upgrades we'll have, but to be determined, whatever it is. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's health again. Okay. Alright, let's move forward. I want to, like, get as much materials and stuff as I can, just for the sake of, like, being prepared, I guess, as always. How many arrows we got? 14? Okay. Where does this lead again? Oh, interesting. They kind of all bridge together into this one spot. Like, they all connect back up to this spot. see what's down here. Oh, that's where we are. Okay, that's where we're headed. Okay.
I don't have enough space for that.
Alright. We finally made it full. It's funny because I'm like, I never feel like we're gonna get enough of these, but then it's like, eventually we will, I feel like. Get to the point where it's just too much. What is up here? Oh, there's cloth. More cloth. And then you jump down. Honestly, this looks like a playground to me a little bit. Like, it feels like there's a lot of things going on in the space that makes it feel like you can just move around just for the fun of it. But we'll see. Alright, let's get going. Jonah! Lift it.
How's your arm?
A little stiff, but okay. How's your back?
Fine.
Alright. I like how we're both injured, like, slightly. Or actually, Laura should have more damage to the back, but I guess it's not. I feel like she would, because of the fact that because that Jaguar is a lot. That Jaguar was a lot of, like, craziness in one spot. Choose paths, I don't know which way is good.
What do you think we'll find in Kuwakyaku?
Running water would be nice.
I think at this point, I'd settle for no Jaguars.
I kind of wish that, Jonah, but I feel like this is their habitat, so there's going to be a lot of
You
them.
can explore if you want, but I'm not going back there. I'll wait here for you.
Okay. So we're hunting now? Oh, there's a animal somewhere here. No, I wanted to... Alright, buddy. Drop down. There we go. Oh, what is this? I'm getting distracted in the wrong places here sometimes. Ah, there you are. Oh, wait, what is this? I hear beeping, too. Interesting. There's parts of the plane here. Oh, is this where we... Oh, this is going back to the beginning parts of the area. Okay. I see a climbable here, sort of. Probably nothing, really. What is this? Oh, this just... It looks like an open path, but it's like it's not. Alright, let's see if we can go back from here. I don't think we can, I don't think, but I might be wrong. Oh, there's another carcass we can take out. Honestly, I just kind of like... I like the fact that this game also has, like, animals involved, because I think as well is that, like... The one thing I think that... another thing that I forgot to mention is Uncharted doesn't have animals much in fighting. Like, you don't really fight animals much in the game. Which is not a big deal to me, honestly. It's not the biggest deal for me to have. Like, it's not a deal breaker to not have animals in the game, but... Sometimes I feel like, oh, it's a view camera.
This camera belongs to the X700 line. Sam had one of those. I was so jealous. It's just the thing you'd want for an expedition to find a lost monument or civilization. This is proof that there were people coming here as recently as the 1980s. Even when modernity scoffs at them, some legends still manage to inspire people.
It reminds me of King Kong. But some of the movies actually have this kind of like model type camera, I think.
The lens is cracked. Almost looks as though it was hit by a projectile of some type.
Looked like a bullet just went to it. Yeah, it's like a bullet just went through it or something. Alright. But yeah, in the case of like this game being different from Uncharted, definitely animals is a thing that you don't really do much to in Uncharted. Though I think it's good to have animals because, you know, animals do exist in these wildlife and habitats. You can't just ignore them, really. But I think that there's like this absence of animal threat that this game has that Uncharted wouldn't have otherwise, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't remember vividly any animal attacks. But then again, it also makes sense that you don't want to have too much animal attacks because some of these animals have gone extinct, or is going to go extinct. Like, they're like at the bridge of extinction, which is kind of sad sometimes. Like, I don't think jaguars are an abundance of nowadays, and it's like we have like less and less like certain animals like tigers, I think, and some other animals, and that's because like there's this growing habitat of like or their habitat's being grown on top of by society, where people want to build more homes, or people just go hunting and stuff, which I'm not a fan of, but it's what it is. I wonder where... Wow, this is really unique in terms of where this is. Ooh. I see society, for one, sort of. Like, there's some societal structures around here. Some human structures around. But I haven't even seen a jaguar, like, ever much, I guess. Like, I feel like the jaguar sizes in this game are a little bit jacked up. A little bit. But that's just my thinking. And... open! Sesame. Oh, what is this? Map. I'm confused. What does that map serve for me? Is it just pinpoint some stuff on the map, I guess? Oh, it does a little bit, yeah. Yeah. It does pinpoint some map stuff on us. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's some... It has some of the collectible stuff on the map here, so it'll be a first. I will return to those places again, just to collect them, because I kind of want to get some of the tombs raided, at least. Yeah, because there's 2 crypts or tombs that we haven't visited. I can tell from the sort of thing over there on the left side of the screen. We just haven't gotten all that. And I kind of personally want to explore that, at least. Sheesh. So this belonged to somebody who was like camping out here, and they're not like locals or anything. Probably people outside of the locality of this place. Yeah, because considering the canister of water and stuff like that, and a body, just doesn't feel right.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Nope.
What's going on?
Shit, Trinity, get down.
Damn.
Truck's stuck. I can see that. What are we doing about it?
Follow my lead.
How the hell am I supposed to know?
Jonah.
What are you doing?
Get back. Hide.
What? Follow my lead.
You're the
No, get
logistics
back.
guy, aren't you?
I'm not the one who drove onto a rotting bridge.
Whoa, hold up. I got him. Hold on, they're friendlies. Keep your eyes open.
Someone should check back there.
I'll do it.
Put it right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir.
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
I believe the stealth kill should have, yeah, auto-looted us. Auto-looted for
When's the
us.
last time this thing was serviced? This is rusty.
Don't get distracted, Mendez.
What are we looking for here?
Anything that moves. Anything that doesn't.
They still didn't find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does.
Not me.
Why not? Be a hero.
I'll be dead more likely. No thanks. I'll keep...
Did I mess up? I did. I'm dead. Wow, that was fast. Anything that moves, aka literally any human being that's standing in front of them, that makes no sense to me a little bit when they said
Put it
that.
right there. Make sure nothing can get through.
Okay.
I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir.
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
When's the last time this thing was serviced? This is rusty. Don't get distracted, Mendez.
What are we looking for here?
Anything that moves. Anything that doesn't.
They still didn't find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does.
Not me.
Why not? Be a hero.
I'll be dead more likely. No thanks. I'll keep sitting here looking for hostiles.
Less talking, more looking, gentlemen. Get off your asses.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. Wait. The heck? Jonah just got another guy over there?
We're clear.
Really?
quiet. What's your
Oh.
team doing?
I'll check.
We're not paying them to sightsee.
We'll have to go under.
Yeah.
Go.
We know there's the main temple. What we're looking for is any smaller ruins we might have missed before.
Okay.
Oh god, there's 4 of them.
It's really wedged in there.
I'm afraid if we move it, we'll lose it.
We're gonna have to reinforce the bridge.
It'll be tough to find something to brace against.
So why didn't you test the bridge like I told you?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did test the bridge first.
Fuck off. I'm not covering for you.
Maybe we can pull it out.
Okay, maybe. Let me think about that.
We can take them.
All right.
It's kind of interesting that we're kind of stealthing across everybody else in the area.
You go left. I'll take these guys.
What?
Oh.
Hide.
Dave, Sammy. Oh, those guys. I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave! Dave!
Wait, what? Oh! Oh, geez, sorry. I got spooked. 2 things. Literally, the guys were, like, shooting at me, and then... Or one of the guys shot me, and then I didn't know what the hell I got injured by.
Dave! Dave! Sammy!
Shut up. Come in. Wait, what? Where's that guy going? That guy just left. He just ran off. What? I'm so confused on what the heck just happened there. The other guard just ran away from me. The heck? Am I supposed to chase the other guard, I guess? That was so random. The guy just ran off and I was just confused. Alright, well, I'll just loot while we're here then, I guess. Really no clue what the heck I'm, like, expecting here. Oh, oops. Oh, oh, jeez. I see Jonah was the one distracting them. Oh. That cracked though. He cracked his neck or something when he fell.
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh no. Get him! Hit him! Hit him! Punch him! Okay, there we go.
Stop.
Ooh. No, he's dead.
Thanks. You okay?
Yeah. Take this.
Wow, two weapons and 1 freaking stealth takedown.
I hope that's the last of them.
Maybe not.
That was close.
Yeah.
How'd they know to come here?
I don't know.
Not exactly the civilization I was hoping to run into.
Where the twins confer. Okay. So we got a pistol and assault rifle. Okay. Not my first usual use of these guys, but still something, I guess. Man, that guy flew all the way over there. I'm so surprised. That guard literally flew all the way down to this foliage. Alright, let's see if there's any collectibles or items I haven't picked up on before we head forward. I want to try to at least like clear up some space of like characters I haven't taken up on, but it's whatever. Yeah, there's nothing here. I'm wondering why can't we loot this box though? It just makes me weirded out by the fact that there's a box there that we don't get to use ever. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. Okay, let's get moving. Yeah, like for me, I feel like this encounter is actually interesting. I've felt like it's pretty stealthy in a way. It's kind of weird to me because I haven't done enough games. I haven't played enough games to have that kind of like weird stealth scenario.
My arm is so itchy.
That means it's healing.
I might have liked it better when it was injured.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying not to think about my back.
You know, my grandmother survived a tsunami in the 60s.
What happened?
She lost friends. Her family lost their business. But after that, she could feel things coming. Volcanic eruptions, storms, other things.
Other things.
What was your mother like? You don't talk about her as much.
She was creative, adventurous. I think she was probably the glue that kept us together. After her death, it was more lonely.
funny because the way
Do you
that
ever think about going back to New Zealand?
Sometimes. Maybe not as much as Hawaii. But, yeah,
Both your homes are so far removed from...
everything. Maybe that's why I can't stop traveling.
all right. I didn't know he was from New Zealand and Hawaii. I guess he's like between those two countries or states and country homes. Ooh, this is like a really cool like visual effect here. Though I think the added detail effects of the detail of textures of the ground is just interesting. Fire air crafting.
That did it.
Oh, okay. So we got a flammable barrier, I guess this is. Oh, there's another cloth here. So the way to craft the flammable ones, we need to just like craft them anyways with alcohol, cloth, and arrow. It looks like. Oh nope, that was not what I wanted. Oh, it's right here. I misclicked a little bit. Left clicked it instead of my button click that I use.
Come on, let's go.
Alright.
Any idea what the twins in that riddle are?
Could be anything. A pair of monuments or mountains or streams.
I suppose we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking for any other resources because I did spend some resources. There we go.
I see people down there.
Hope they're friendly.
I'll let you do the talking.
Considering Jonah being a lot nicer than me.
Hi.
Do you know if there's a place nearby we can stay for the night?
How'd you get so deep into the jungle? You lose your tour group or something?
No.
There were some guys here before, looking for artifacts. You with them? Trinity.
Definitely not.
I need a break anyway. Come with me.
Okay.
I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Oh,
Oh.
I can't be too careful. By the way, I'm Jonah.
Abby,
Lara.
come in, have a seat. Carlos, 3. So, what are you here for exactly?
Well, we were following a riddle when our plane went down.
You mean it crashed?
Yeah.
And you just walked out of the crash?
Well, you know, it's cruising pretty low.
We are looking for Maya ruins.
Mayan. You know you're in Peru, right?
Yeah. Long story.
Thanks. Well, you don't seem like a typical archaeologist.
Oh, she's the archaeologist. I'm just a cook.
Really? Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the jungle.
Oh, don't tell me you missed our famous fish trees.
This is an awkward situation,
Where did
though.
you take this?
Mexico. Why?
No, I've seen this symbol before.
Where?
There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
Hmm.
Why don't you rest for a while?
You sure?
I promised you a day off.
Well, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Have fun.
So sad. Well, I mean, not sad for Jonah entirely, but
Friends. Colleagues. She's brilliant.
So, you're not...
Oh, no. Nothing like that. pretty single.
Interesting.
Jonah being like,
So you said you're Inca?
Not me. My ancestors, a long way back. And then they were Quechua, and then after that it gets Mori. I don't even speak the language.
Think you might know what that's like.
Where are you from?
Hawaii, New Zealand,
Which one feels like home?
both of them, neither.
I want to talk to this folk here. Oh, let
New
me
here,
hear.
eh? Get used to doing a lot of nothing. Although drinking and sweating helps to break up the day.
You're not a local?
No, I work a ship that blew into some rocks just outside town.
Oh.
Storm came out of nowhere, sunk the damn thing.
Was it part of the tsunami, I wonder?
You
I
want
hope
to
that-
make a deal?
Huh.
Is this a side mission?
Hello. Are you here with the excavation team?
No, just passing through.
Okay. If you need anything, the market's in the middle of town. You can resupply before you move on.
Hey.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thanks a lot. Really random that she's just filling you in about the merchant. I was thinking that the lady that we spoke to, the
2
one...
years had been working up to never to ask her out. I finally do, and now, who is that guy anyway?
Oof. Wait, you mean the mechanic? Oh my god, dude. Work my way up just to ask her out, but who is that guy anyways? Alright. There's a base camp. Is this the base camp? A fire on roasts. There's some more materials here. I'll take it. But honestly, I think that it's sad because we kind of lose out on Jonah for the time being. I mean, he's a stronger character in terms of dialogue and everything. And having a personality that's, like, unique, I think. Oh, it's right here, okay. Alright, I don't know how...
The storm barely affected the village. The epicenter was closer to the plain. But it could have been much worse. What have I done?
Yeah, it could have been
What
worse.
if the earthquake hits here? Hundreds of people will die. I need to find a way to stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at whatever this is right now. I'm thinking about swapping it out with the silencer because I don't want... Oh, this is also a YouTube thing too. How the heck did I connect with Square Enix so freaking fast in this and have it where it's connected with my YouTube and my Twitch account, apparently. I'm surprised that they have like these social media exclusive items. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch and Twitter. It's so weird to me a little bit, but it's like, I get it. I get they're trying to make it like spread across and all, but yeah. All right, gold edition. I'll use the gold edition because might as well not. I want to switch out to the silencer, silence thing, because I think that I did this with the Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think, but I think that you have to like there's gonna be a point where we can craft the silencer, I think. But then it was like, you have to constantly craft a silencer. But this is the auto-equip for a silencer. So I might take the advantage of using it, at least. But it looks like you need to craft up the ammo capacity to make it at least decent, I would say, to use. So I'm probably going to use it at best. I know I want to avoid DLC usage, like, right off the gate. But, you know, you bought the DLC. You got to use it at least once or something like that. So it makes sense that I would want to use this at this moment. Anyways, let's power this up. Gotta power up the ammo capacity, max that out, and then I'll do damage next. And accuracy would be my next step afterwards, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because I want to make sure that I'm not, like, screwing myself at best. No, I don't need reload speed. Fire rate is like decent enough, but I don't think I need it that much, so we're fine right there. We'll equip the gold here. Upgrade this bad boy if we can. Yeah, we got some damage, but it's minimal right now. I'll keep this particular assault rifle for now because I don't think I'm gonna be needing too much of it. I think reload speed is definitely where it's at that I need to deal with. I think I'm more fearful of the reload damage or the reload stuff than anything. Because without the reload, it's like a little bit more harder to manage a little bit sometimes. So, all right, cool. I think we're good with where we're at with all these stuff on the other guns. Whole time, sure. Might as well, considering we have the leather for it. Yeah, we're down to just 3 more leathers to get the last of the hold time. I'm wondering if there's an achievement for like upgrading all the main weapons, but I feel like with those achievements they shouldn't, because there's DLC achievement stuff or DLC stuff that's making it a little bit more difficult for those kind of things, I guess. All right. Yeah, I won't switch outfits until a little later, I guess. Oh, there's a fast travel system. Yeah, I was right. I was like, where's the fast travel stuff? Apparently, the fast travel is literally right there. Sadly, I don't think we can go back all the way to the tomb from Mexico, I think. I don't think it's allowed to go back to all the way to Mexico for that one tomb thing that we started out with in the first few episodes. But it's what it is, I guess. Let's go visit the merchant. But yeah, I mean, as I said, like, Jonah should deserve more screen time, but...
Hey, you want to know your way around Kuakyaku? Just ask me.
Are you the local tour guide?
I know where to go, and who to steer you clear of.
I see.
Best fish is on the dock, obviously. Tacos are best at El Licor de Cerdo, but his beer is piss warm.
Ew.
I'll watch out for that.
Oh, and Omar, stay away from that guy. You don't need his kind of trouble. Thinks he can just come to town and take what he wants.
Right. Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for trouble.
Keep them both open.
Okay. Keep them both open, meaning keep his eyes open for both. I'm guessing this is like the side mission that they unlocked for me, like the side stuff. At the same time, yeah, like, although Jonah is like... Look at kids over there. Like, although Jonah like needs more screen time...
Given everything that's happened, but I'd really like to do something special for her birthday.
Silly? Nah, I think it's a great idea. She's done so much for this town, and it'll give everyone a break.
I was thinking maybe a cake?
Where are we going to get a cake?
Make one?
Okay, I'm putting you in charge of that.
Lol. Oh, there's a book.
I've been doing some research, and I think we might be able to set ourselves up with a homemade refinery. It's going to be a lot of work, though, and I can't do it alone. We'll need to build an oil tank, 1,000-liter capacity. The hull of the ship sunk in the river could be used for the tank. Any volunteers for a salvage mission? We'll need to set up a system to collect the crude. Who wants to be in charge of the bucket brigade? Once we get these things set up, we should be able to make diesel, kerosene, and petrol. Enough to fly the planes and eventually maybe even turn a profit.
Damn. I wonder who this is for. Or where is it coming from? Like, who's the person who wrote it? Alright, but yeah, anyways, let me save. We're kind of ending the episode here. But before we end the episode, I do want to say, like, yeah, like, it's a shame to not allow Jonah to get more screen time, and that's the disappointing side. But that's a good thing, because he gets to hang out with a potential love interest that he's getting. Which is funny, because earlier in that one cutscene, when we arrived to this town, essentially he was just like, Laura was just looking a little bit annoyed because she feels like the third wheel. Like, her expression is just like, jeez, I'm here. But, like, I mean, I don't think Laura actually have any love interest for Jonah. I don't think. It doesn't feel like there was any interest in that. Like, they feel like they're both siblings kind of feeling, almost. Then again, it makes me wonder, because I remember Rise of the Tomb Raider, Laura, like, tried to vie for him. Like, she tried to, like, save him as much as she could. Yet, like, she did revive him, in a sense. Like, she did try to use that weird ability thing, the weird magical thing that just happens to save his life and stuff, on Jonah when he died in the Rise of the Tomb Raider. Which, if you missed that one, I'm sorry if I spoiled the game, but it's technically it's there in the story of the history of this particular leading up to this game. But yeah, otherwise I just think that it's kind of interesting to see that like she went out of her way just to get him, you know, to be with her still and everything. Yet, like, it feels interesting to see that there's this sort of complication where she doesn't really consider him as a love interest, even though she saved his life and everything. But at the same time, she's very too head-on as like almost like a head-on about her passion or her sort of like her desires more than anything else. So I think that it kind of turns her away from just thinking about her life and her future versus having to worry about her reputation with her father's past, I guess, in a sense. But I don't know. It's a weird situation overall, and I think that it's nice that Jonah's getting that sort of time off, but also kind of not getting enough time to be on screen to make him look, to explore his character even further, like put him into a more challenging way. And I think Jonah does again have the better characteristics than Laura has. Laura's not terrible per se, but she's just, it's hard to feel connected to Laura considering how busy work she is. Like, she's very into her work versus worrying about being in like sort of like a normal like life that she wants to have or that she should have. Anyways, point is, that is it for the story, and not story, for this episode. Sorry. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next episode, or in a video minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, weekend, night, or whenever watching this. Next episode, let's continue exploring this town, pick up all the side missions, merchant visit, talk to with locals and whatever, and listen in on their conversations. I did this in Rise of the Tomb Raider. I kind of explored the world, I guess, a little bit before I move forward on. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. So, Roz, out.